Alright, welcome and welcome back everybody. Just starting another game of Rise to Ruin, or Rise to Ruins, I suppose. So last time we left off, I did a pretty good intro the first time, trying out the game, and I enjoyed it. You know, it was a little overwhelming in some cases, but I kind of quit it a little early before I actually could dive too deep into the game. So I wanted to go ahead and revisit it. I ended up playing it offline, the same game that I started while being online. So I wanted to go ahead and revisit that and show my progress so far, talk about the game, stuff like that. And plus it's just a good day to stream for some reason. So I'm just going to jump right in here, and I believe we're in the Apple Meadow. So this is what my current view looks like. Oh my gosh, this is worse than I thought. Oh, what is this? Okay, I didn't know that was down there. So this is an overview, basically a mini-map of the area that you're in. I kind of wish that it would show a mini-map while I was in the actual area, but it won't. It lists all the number of monsters, which right now I have a total of 166 monsters on the map, a total of 52 villagers. Here are all my resources. Yeah, and then you have all the blue sections, which are your actual buildings. So whenever we started off, this right here was my town center, and I kind of just built here and there, probably about this much of stuff. So since then I have expanded, gotten a few defenses out. I've actually built a couple walls or so, tried to funnel things in. I'm really not in a good place defensively. I'm just not, and a lot of it has been just because I've been exploring the game, checking it out, seeing what there is, seeing how things work. So yeah, so let's go ahead and dive into this region and see how bad we're off. Let's see, I don't believe anybody's attacking us right now, but we do have scattered amounts of stuff going on here. So let's go ahead, visit region. And you actually can like call in more reserves from your, I don't know, mothership or something. But it takes away your ability to deploy those to other areas. And you can also take an entire area worth of stuff and, suck it up into the mothership, I want to call it, to go to a different area. So right now we're, I believe, in the middle of winter, or day 18 of winter. Let's see if I can pause it. Well, I can pause it, but I want to see if I can... Nope, it can only pause. So let me take that off real fast. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at, I guess, the stats and everything. I'm waving my hand over the screen as if you can see it. So it's not telling me actual date. So it's winter, day 18. It's very cold. Very, very cold. Obviously, I have 3 farms right here. None of them are able to grow crops. I've kind of been bouncing between temperatures, which would... And actually, I found out I can do that, which helps the screen. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to leave this open. So yeah, it has all these notifications that don't go away. And I found that this bar right here is your magic bar, which powers all these. So that's good. And then I built some stone walls with some gates. Obviously our people are the only ones that go through the gates. Everybody else just sort of funnels around. And I built a couple of defensive towers. This is a makeshift ballista tower, which mainly does the long-range stuff. These ones are 2 bow towers, which do the short range. Most of the monsters will end up getting in here. Then I found these little swirly things that you see in the air are actually part of the mana, or whatever. If you collect it on your little finger, it fills up the bar faster. Additionally, I also built something... I need to stop doing that. I built this makeshift essence collector, which actually sucks in all this essence coming in and turns it into energy. On top of that, I built, recently I actually built a wood golem combinator, which basically just builds wood golems and powers them. Looks like we have some enemies coming in. Again, I'm pressing the number 1 button for some reason. So these guys are coming in. They're being shot at, so yeah. But it's still pretty rough. So what I usually do is summon some golems and try to help take care of it. But even our golems are a little bit hard to control this onslaught of enemies, especially when the little ones come. They're fast. Or the specters. The specters, like the golems, for some reason just don't want to deal with. So yeah, you can see I can't even build another one right now because I just don't have the energy. So every time they die, they release this essence, and I can gather it in my fingertip here. And every night they do attack. Sometimes, and what's interesting is you have random events like earthquakes, storms, and stuff like that. And you also have eclipses, which they will come and attack during an eclipse. So you'll have like an eclipse, and then you'll have like nighttime right afterwards, and they'll attack both times. So that's kind of rough. And then because my map is so full of all these enemies and spawn locations, they actually have, like, if anytime I have nomads come in, they get killed by it and become zombies themselves. So definitely difficult. One of my golems has died, probably by being killed rather than running out of time. And then that's my magic golems, not the wooden golems. I don't even know where my wooden golems are around here right now. I'm guessing that's one. Nope, that's not one. That's not one. I can't really tell where they're at. Or even if they exist, I guess. So yeah. Lots of stuff going on right there. Lots of words put over here. This is a kitchen to actually increase the effect of my food. This is a Fletcher's, which I think I had last time, where it provides bows and stuff for the turrets. This is a guard station, which actually makes people guard the base and stuff. Yeah. Right now I think everybody just has a bow and some weapons of whatever they picked up, so some of these monsters will actually drop weapons and armor and stuff, and they'll equip it automatically if it's in the area. So yeah, I thought I saw an enemy come down here. It's really hard to see because of the pixelation of the characters who's what besides the ring of, you know, them being an enemy. So that's a few criticisms. Oh, George Decay was killed. Oh no. Oh my. But yeah, that's my criticism as far as dealing with the game. Is it's really hard to see and tell what's going on with all these little sprites. Hopefully they'll improve that in the future. And this is limited to a beta right now. And then you can see my barracks is taking a pounding from 2 specters. Sometimes the people that are supposed to be defending don't actually defend. Like, they don't attack stuff. Oh no, there's a hailstorm. So just see that. Put on your helmets. Whoa, it's snowing. Snow will cause your villagers' happiness to drop slowly and slow down their movement speed. Yep. It's a bad thing. So you can see why I quit my last round of games, because this is getting a bit insane. You can't see anything. There's constant onslaught. And I don't know a way to actually go out and attack these spawners to get rid of them. I managed to get my people to sort of wander over to one and destroy one once. But they just keep coming, and of course they're spawning more people, so there's no way to really fight it off. I can move individual units one by one to a certain area, but that's about it. So I probably should put a healing aura right about here. Not out of influence anyway, so. Which is caused by essence, or built up by essence. Yeah. And you definitely don't want to run the game at a high speed, because there's just so much going on, even with these low render graphics, I guess. There's just so much being processed and going on that it takes quite a bit of, or it causes quite a bit of lag. You can see my mouse kind of lagging out here. It may be just the way the game is processing. I can't escape to do that. So I see something happening here, but it's like, I can't really tell what it is. Pelted to death by hell. So 2 dead, 2 died by hell. I have enough houses. You can see I have, I believe, 45 spaces, or 44 people and 60 spaces. So there's plenty of room. I actually have one big house right here, a couple small houses, and then a couple of small tents. In addition, we have, it looks like, oh yeah, I had an earthquake right here, so there's some rock that built up here. Built up some paths along here. It's like you really can't see much. Oh, it looks like somebody dropped all their stuff because they died. Either enemy or friend, I don't know. Spectres are still wailing on the barracks. In fact, my barracks are probably going to go. Nomads have arrived. They'll probably die because there's just too much in the way of them and my place. Nomads are always good to fill in a few spots in your whatever this is called, village. Thought I pressed this already. Come on. Somebody died of blight. Oh, there goes the barracks. So you have to rebuild it. It gives you some of the resources back, which is nice, I guess. Finally able to build a golem to fight him. I'm surprised he's fighting him. So yeah, with that we have all these spots of all these different jobs. We have medics, cooks, water masters, stone cutters, waymakers. Waymakers are basically just the path makers that just make paths in the group. So if you're not paying attention to like what their workload is and you're just wasting people. It's funny because we just had the barracks destroyed, so that freed up probably about 8 spaces and we still don't have enough people doing work. Probably because a bunch of people died. So I'm probably not going to do too much. I did find out that, because I was wondering where iron was, because I didn't have an ability to mine out iron. And I found out that when you mine stone, it actually gives you iron in a random drop. So I actually have 120 iron, so that's interesting. So that means I can actually make swords, because I wasn't making swords or any weapons, because I didn't know I had iron. Because you have to build a forge and build it, and then the forge goes over to like a weaponsmith, and yeah. So lots of builders trying to repair everything. That's almost died a few times on me. We have an enemy down here somewhere. Like I can't see them, I just know a dog and a golem is attacking them. And I only know because, well, the dog's attacking them, and the dog is short, and the golem is yellow, so yellow ring. I have a large storage right here now, because I got rid of all the individual storages except the woodland, and just put the large storage right here. I actually filled it up quite a bit, I'm surprised. Oh, Spectre killed somebody else. Spectres are like one of the hardest characters that I've seen, really. There's sort of a Zerg type attack with everything else, with some of the other things. Like these small slimes are kind of Zergish, but they're slow, so it doesn't make too much difference. There's one that's like headless or child zombies or something, and those ones are pretty fast. These ones right here, headless, they're pretty fast. And then there's these random buildings out here you can actually claim, and I think you can actually claim that you can either finish building them. I don't know if you can dismantle them though, instead of building them. Yeah, people killed by specters, probably the nomads. All this essence being flown all over the place. And then I have used the resurrect tool a few times. Only 1 out of like maybe 4 times it actually turned the old ghost of the villager into a zombie. So we had to fight them. But they weren't a very strong zombie, so it wasn't too bad. But we have a chain of, let's see, stone collectors, then into stone cutting. Then we have crystal harvesting. And then I had a crystal cutting or refining right here, but freaking zombies destroyed it all the way down there. It's kind of crazy. And then, if you haven't noticed, the entire water right here is frozen. I have my little water gathering plant right here, and they're designed to get water from the corner here. But of course it's frozen, so they can't. Then I have a nice water collector right there. I'm doing okay with water now. I have a full fountain and a decent well, I guess. So it's definitely enough reserve. I wonder if it's frozen. It'd be interesting if they froze the well. Oh, not the well, the fountain. But yeah. Definitely an interesting game. Check it out. I can't wait until they do some more tuning improvements and everything. I know that they're going to start putting iron what's the word? Veins? For some reason I wanted to say vines. But they're going to start doing a few iron veins throughout the stone and such. And I kind of want to try a new area, but I kind of don't want to give up on this area because I don't want to feel like I'm leaving them behind or something. Let's see. Trying to figure out a way to wrap these two and sort of make like a maze as well. But there's just not that much space to work with on this map, so at least in this corner. I'm really kind of kicking myself that I put myself in this corner, but at the same time I'm kind of like, thank goodness I did. Because doing a four-sided front would be really a pain in the butt. And I'm guessing I did it over there because I saw the two buildings that I could build up from, but I didn't see any of these other ones. So if you watch or if you haven't watched the previous video, feel free to check it out. There's a little bit more information and action and stuff, and I guess humor going on. Like, I won't spoil it, but yeah, I made a few obvious mistakes whenever we first started the game. The music is nice and relaxing now. It's gonna put me to sleep after being from work. Yeah, it looks like the temperature warmed up, so now the farms can do their thing. What are these guys? Oh, those are wooden golems. Huh. They're attacking a skeleton. I'm guessing the wooden golems die quickly. Not really sure. I just kind of did it because that's the resource that I knew I could refresh. I didn't want to use, resources too much on it. So yeah, this has full energy. I'm not sure if it can support like a specific number of golems, and then this is actually takes the energy and repairs the golems. So if they get damaged, they can go back in that area and be repaired. Oh. Child zombie killed. These guys are a pain now. Fire elementals, they'll do long range attacks. They can be a pain sometimes. Especially if they're just like sniping one of your villagers. Ugh. So let's see. I do have to... Oh, thank you for hosting. So I do have to rebuild that barracks. Where do I build? I don't remember. Did I leave the game? Oh yeah, duh. I hit it. That's why I don't remember. Defense. Guards. Barracks. So it might behoove me to set this somewhere else, but I don't really have anywhere else to set it. We'll just put it there. But I did learn that when it comes to path making, obviously you have to have deterrent or specific... where is my path creator? You have to have specific people building the paths, which is kind of weird. It'd be nice if we had like a general workers, like if this unassigned unemployed would be general workers or something, or like go in and out of a general worker pool. Here's the gates. I don't know why I'm clicking on that. Fence, harvesting, housing, lighting, manufacturing, farming, storage. It's none of those. Wood, crystal, food, water, rock. Nope. Nope. Waymaker Shack. That's basically what you have to build. Just don't remember where the actual pathing is. Aid? Nope. Definitely not defense. Maybe miscellaneous. Nope. Harvesting? No. Definitely not housing. Manufacturing? Doubt. Just a Waymaker Shack. Storage? No. Fighting? Definitely not. I feel like it was just one of these icons that you threw down. Oh yeah, it's over here. Dig a hole to catch rain, which is actually kind of nice. Rain catcher instead of having one of these. Probably less efficient, but less costly. Create or upgrade roads. So you hover over it, and it'll tell you that the next upgrade is, costs 1 rock, and then it's cobble and log path. So right now I just have a log path. Set up here. Cobble and log. Path. So I'm looking for the previous path. But it doesn't look like there is one. So we did have a path up here. It looks like some of it got destroyed or something. Path. Oh no, it moves over here. No big deal. We have some path makers already assigned, so they should just jump right into it. Log path. And you can actually build it on the area for the... Let's see if I can do a cancel button. You can actually do it on the area where the buildings are built. Have to literally do a dismantle road. Okay. Nope, can't do that either. Destroy terrain. And of course I gotta reduce the brush circle again. Nope, won't do it there either. So I can't cancel what I just did. Oh well, I guess there's just gonna be paths there. Oh yeah, hold shift maybe. Yeah, there we go. Shift up. Okay, so do another path there. Kind of just want to do this. Just do a walk across here. And they build their own basic paths, so you can kind of judge where to put your stuff based on that. It looks like we're going to start attacks now. So, I'm going to go ahead and start creating golems. Saved up some energy this time. So the low energy just means that that little battery collector has low amount of essence. And you can actually hover your finger over it, and it'll suck out the energy so you can use it for your own stuff. And yeah, this is a pretty good game, Duke City. Pretty fun little game. Like I said, it just needs some, maybe some optimization. It does have a high learning curve, but it's not really all that bad. I mean, as long as you're paying attention and just kind of search for things that you don't know occasionally, it's not too bad. You don't have to like always reference the wiki or anything. A lot of it is kind of intuitive if you just keep an eye out. The interface could be streamlined probably a little bit better, maybe. I wonder if I can... Let me check my set. Oh great, the game keeps running while you're doing that. Here, let's hit pause. So, particle amount, I mean we can... Wow, it's really annoying. The banish spell is showing up over the menu item. I doubt the devs will be watching my stuff, but hey, Here's some hints. So yeah, background true. Dedicated thread, so that's good. I should probably single threading though, so that's not that great. Screen shade is enabled. And I don't know why it does Twitch integration. I'm not really sure, because it's not like it's giving me the option to stream it straight from the game. Particles should be smooth. It's scrolling. What am I looking for again? I totally already forgot. Something to do with the size of the screen. Yeah, doesn't look like I can see it here. Alright, well, not very many options as far, which, I mean, I could unpause the game before I can hit OK on the settings. I'm not really surprised that there's not that many customization options as far as the settings, because it's still in a beta state. So yeah, it looks like it got a little cold, so now they can't grow any additional food. And the houses actually suck up the food, like they deliver it to the houses. So I've been trying to make it where the cooks will make the meals, but as you can see, there's no meals in here. I think they're literally just going and putting the farmed food into the houses and just skipping the actual cooking process. Gathering up some energy here. I know I have a holy golem out there still. Another one there. Wood golem died. Oh, it recalled it or something? I have two wood golems out right now. Get a holy golem out. And my barracks is still being built because there's no wood. I don't even know if I have any marked for removal. Might be good to do that. Get some wood going there. And I found out that the construction people, if they don't have a resource to build the construction, they'll actually go and harvest the materials themselves or go pick it up themselves as long as they have the ability to. So, I thought that was pretty smart and interesting. Let's see, trying to figure out... Child Spectre. They're kind of beefy. Oh, it's a Spectre, that's why. Yeah. Somebody was killed by the Child Spectre. So yeah, if we're gonna have wooden golems, we definitely need to have enough wood to support them. And I think some of these like wood areas are kind of spreading. Not really sure. Another thing is it leaves stumps, like so that's where wood can regrow, but you can remove it. So I'm not sure if it just keeps spreading outside that stump area, and then once you cut them, it goes to the stump area and so forth. But it'd make it interesting to try to fight back the encroachment of trees. Oh, the slime somehow went all the way around. Interesting. Don't see any others around here. Must be... oh, nope. Well, no, he's not trying to get back there. You can see the flood of freaking things coming at us. The slimes, for some reason, will, like, start leaving. They're like, nah, I'm done. Just leave. Fambill? What's Fambill? Definitely not Farmville, if that's what you're talking about, because there's nothing really farming really about this besides the fact that you have a few farms to support the population. And I would say, why isn't there hunting? But really, you're killing zombies so much that I don't think wildlife could exist in this place. So we're getting pretty close to getting destroyed over here. Build another golem. Spring is here, yay. Easiest season to survive. You'll find it is very easy to grow food and replenish resources, although constant rain can upset villagers and lightning storms may damage buildings. Doesn't say anything about the zombies. And that building is gonna be gone. Somebody else killed by a specter. Here's a bunch of more coming in. Yeah, that thing is so gone. And I don't even know if they have ammo in them anymore. Yeah, this one doesn't. That one doesn't. It is that one. And what's really annoying about these is that the ammo is limited to like 4 loads. So it's like, let's see that. There that goes. So very, I don't know. It's a fight against the inevitable in this case. Entropy. I get kind of discouraged if I have a constant fight against the inevitable. Like whenever I reload the game after streaming it the one time, I was sort of, I guess, re-encouraged because I was able to push back stuff and I was able to figure out more stuff, build more stuff, and everything kept going. At this point, like right now, it's like, ugh, I'm getting owned by these zombies. Keep destroying everything. I haven't even finished building this yet that they destroyed. I don't have an ability to actually go out and kill these other things other than just like picking up and throwing people at them. So frustrating. There are magic items, which I've actually already built that one. The Cullis Gate is just sort of a weird sacrificial pond for some reason. Yeah, they already destroyed another tower, so they're definitely destroying the village now. So we can probably say rip to this poor little village. Covered in dandruff. Snow, whatever it is. Yep. Not much else to say here. Like I said, go ahead and check out the game. These buttons right here are actually for taking and giving to the mothership here. Then grab is, of course, grabbing and dragging to some other area. And then I actually found out that you can build dog houses and dogs will come and stay in them. Kind of like the other citizens. Then I have a water bottling facility that bottles all the loose water so that the people can carry it around with them instead of having to come back and get it. Oh man, what are they after now? Are they trying to kill my... Oh, they killed my lumber facility. This one specter that has 1,000 health. Yeah. Anyway, once again, this has been my rise to ruins. Try out and see if you can rise to your own. Looks like my repair item has actually been destroyed now. They're working on destroying the wood golem combobulator. Yeah. They've probably destroyed a massive amount of my golems, like the actual holy ones. There's 2 guys here, child zombie and a zombie. And I think the particular creatures are getting stronger, while at the same time spawning more spawners and so forth, and spawning more of them. So yeah. I mean, I can toss like a storm event right here, but it's not going to destroy it, and they repair their own stuff, so it'd be nice if they just didn't repair their own stuff. And then I can do an earthquake, same thing happens. I can do these meteors. These meteors are really tiny, they're just like little meteors that come and, you know, tweak stuff. I can also shoot flame at them, but again, the flames go out. It'll damage some of them, but they'll immediately start repairing. It's a mess. I mean, do I see the... Let's see any of them. Oh, I heard some biting. Nomads. I'm guessing these are the nomads. So they only have like 200 something health. And each one of these guys by now has 100, 156, 87. So 294 is the highest. So far 255. And just tons of people though. I mean, just, but they spawn there, so it's, then they gotta fight. So yeah, there goes the nomads. I'm not sure if they're rebuilding or what. Yeah, looks like they've killed off all the threats now and they're trying to rebuild. But still, I mean, that's 2 buildings I gotta rebuild, plus I'm still rebuilding that one. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, this has been my Rise to Ruins. I'll probably continue playing this game, try a few more other maps, get better locations, figure out how to kill off these spawners or something. Build my own iron of warriors. Iron, yes, iron. My own army of warriors. Pray for multi-threading in this thing, maybe reduce some of the particles. We'll see what we can get done. But thanks for joining me, as usual. Feel free to like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to catch the next one. Feel free to leave me any comments, suggestions, anything I may have missed, funny jokes, whatever. It's all in good humor. But thanks for joining me, have a great day, and yeah, bye-bye!